Switching tracks slightly now to an international update that we have coming in. Remember, we continue to bring you updates from the Russian invasion on Ukraine and the updates coming in from Russia over the last few days. An update in that regard, the Russian Defense Ministry has a few hours ago released a video of the interception of a British aircraft. A few hours ago, they first had reports that two Russian Su-27s intercepted an RC-135 reconnaissance aircraft and two British Air Force Typhoon multi-purpose fighters. This was all over the Black Sea. These are developments that took place as these jets were approaching the Russian border. Now, my colleague Abhishek is with us right now. Abhishek, it's not immediately clear. The UK aircrafts had not yet entered Russian airspace. Is that correct?
This is still because Russian have claimed that the British aircraft was approaching towards Russian airspace, and this is when two Russian Sukhoi were scrambled and they went and they tried to approach that British aircraft. And after Russian jets were nearing British aircraft, that aircraft turned back and left the Russian airspace.
Okay. And Abhishek, can you tell us how does this fit into the larger context? Over the weekend, we saw a rebellion take place where you had the Wagner group rise within Russian ranks. We saw that get crushed to some degree. How does these developments fit into that? Has the Prime Minister been able to respond to these developments at all?
We have seen Russia has all the time in the last 1.5 years of Russia-Ukraine conflict has blamed US and NATO forces of propagating or supporting Ukraine through their surveillance and through their ammunition and arms and everything. And this is yet another example where actually British aircraft that was a surveillance aircraft was very much near the Russian airspace or the Black Sea, most probably trying to gather some intelligence input.
Abhishek, there's been no statement from the UK Defense Ministry, correct?
So far, they have not released any statement, but we have seen Russian Defense Ministry releasing a video of UK aircraft, which was most likely taken by the Su-25 that were flying close to that aircraft to push them away from approaching the Russian airspace.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for bringing us that context. We're going to move now to